Yeah.
We're hoping to finish it tonight. And then we'll move on to, what is it? Iron Man 3 is right after that, or
I think so.
Winter? Yeah, I think, yeah, because he has PTSD. And then it's The Dark World, which I've never seen. So I'm actually excited to see The Dark World.
I liked The Dark World. Like I said, every time they rank the best Marvel movies from worst to best, it's usually way, way, way down there.
And then you got Captain America and his buddy. We got through Captain America the other night. He is still my favorite. That's part of what I want to talk about is one of the statements from one of my, I'm going to attribute it to both kids because one said it and the other one said, and I quote, bet.
Yeah.
Dad likes the boomer heroes.
I agree with you.
And I said, I do. I was like, name anyone better than Captain America.
Can't do it.
Who amongst all of them is better? Yeah, Iron Man gets the press, but where was he when Thanos was staring him down with the whole army behind him?
Yeah.
And he cinched the shield? Chills.
I can do this all day.
Chills.
Let's go. He would have.
He would have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would have gone out swinging. The last frame you would have seen would have been a fist going at the face of a thing. What up, Chrissy Huggies?
Hey, Mr. Huggies.
And I got to talk about Chick-fil-A. They've changed some of their shit.
Oh, okay.
I had some stuff I was really upset about earlier.
What does they say, the 9th?
Today is it the 9th?
I think
so. Is it the 8th? Today's the 9th of July. Julio. The new U2 single. I got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, I've got that on the run-up. This episode drops on the 21st. Am I right?
You know better than me.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Should I tell people we're live? Usually we get more people.
Yeah.
Gabbing and gibbing.
Hemming and hawing.
I will. I have not given up on videos. I've had to like.
No, I understand.
What do you call that?
Live your life.
Yeah. But I'm hoping by September a lot of this stuff will be, well, for better or worse, it'll be done.
Yeah.
Oh, and I am now Crimson on COD.
Wait.
Crimson 2.
Crimson sounds less than Diamond.
If you're in Crimson, you are in the top 2% of Call of Duty players worldwide.
No, that's awesome, but it just Crimson. Okay.
I know. Yeah, it does. It does. Well, but when you see it, it looks badass because it's like, it's Crimson.
Yeah.
And then above that is Iridescent.
Clover.
Yeah.
Crimson and Clover.
Yeah.
I'll take 1960s music references for 400, Alex.
I'm not going to put a picture on this one. I'm just going to let people. Oh, what is it I'm mad about now? Wants me to re-authenticate. I'm not re-authenticating. People know who I am. Instagram. What is that? TikTok?
What is that? TikTok?
What is that?
You and your Devo and your Donkey Kong. Try the soup. Aha, where's the spoon? What do you know, you bastard?
It's the second
It is. It really is.
And another one,
legendary.
Anytime I see him when they do this Saturday Night Live, and he's Gumby. I'm Gumby, damn it.
Yes.
And then they try to start to Gumby, and he's.
I don't know how they kept it all together when he was doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. With a cigar, Gumby doesn't smoke. Yes, that's what I choose to point out. The inaccuracy of his portrayal of Gumby was that Gumby didn't smoke. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Darren.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast. This is episode
Jesus fucking.
This...
Let's do it. Okay.
Take two,
I'm
two.
back.
Take two. Hi, I'm Darren.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast. This is episode 318.
Your therapy dollars at work.
Oh, that's right.
We're here for you.
We are.
Yeah.
And send in your, you know what? Send in your questions. And Mike and I, since we're each other's therapists, I feel like we are extremely qualified to answer any therapy questions that you might have. So send them on in.
And D-Ron,
we will make an entire episode out of your mental health needs.
Yeah, D-Ron and I, we're nothing if not visionaries. And we came up with an idea, and we're ready to try it.
We are.
Anxiety swap.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever in your life is causing you anxiety, we'll find another person that has an equal and not necessarily opposite, but an equal anxiety.
Yes.
And we'll just swap them. So let's say you've got a problem with the neighbor's dog yipping all night.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And then somebody else has a problem. They can't stop slapping people. We'll swap them. We'll put the... I'm on the spot, Darren.
Okay, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying.
We will swap it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's right. We will take care of you and try and do everything we can to help you and your mental health needs.
You know, every night when we sit down, or day, whenever you're listening to this, if you're in Australia, you're listening to it during the day.
That's right.
And you're upside down.
The blood is rushing to your head. There's a koala on your lap. And you've got Vegemite. Yeah.
We get through our early episode bullshit that is not scripted, by the way. No. We literally do not talk about what it is how we're going to start this thing out.
Improv right here.
You talk about by the seat of your pants.
Oh, yeah.
This is so seat of the pants, it smells funny. But usually we ask each other, how you doing?
Yeah.
And the weird thing about tonight is I know exactly how Darren's doing, and Darren knows exactly how I'm doing because we had ye old pre-podcast.
That's right. So we don't even bother asking that shit. No. Yeah.
Well, we do know.
We're just going to move on to brighter topics.
Yeah. What we do know, and we've talked about this in episodes past, is that this is a little... portion of joy in the week. It's an opportunity to look at what happened during the week and put a little funny twist on it.
That's
and laugh.
Try to find a little positivity where at one point we thought there was no light.
Have a teensy little giggle, as it were.
Yeah,
so
a chuckle.
A giggle with us.
A guffaw.
And if you find that you haven't giggled at this episode, I invite you to start going through our entire catalog one by one until you do.
That's right.
Giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't start at number 1.
No.
Start at this episode and then go backwards.
Yeah.
Because there's 5 or 6 episodes in our past dozen that were bangers.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
There are inside jokes. There are things that longtime listeners are the only ones who will get. But here's a secret cheat code. If you go to irritabledadsyndrome.com and you look for the best of year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be coming up soon in the next month or so.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
August.
Oh, we
started this puppy in August.
We're so screwed.
And I'll tell you what, I remember this, the first episode after the best of year 5, the first episode, you messaged me and said, I've already got
of year 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think the best of year 6 is going to be the best.
I think so.
Yet.
I think so.
I'm actually considering doing something special for year 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
So a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
So we're recording this episode on July 9 and it drops on July 21st. So if there's things we talk about tonight that I'm like, you guys are really dated. I'm like, we stopped talking about that weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's because we recorded this weeks before it airs. So I just want you to know that because today the rock and roll world lost the iconic singer known as Bonnie Tyler. Bonnie Tyler sang Total Eclipse of the Heart, a song written by Jim Steinman. Now, who's Jim Steinman?
Who is Jim Steinman?
Jim Steinman is the guy who wrote the entire album Bad Outta Hell for Meatloaf.
Oh.
He also wrote every song on Bad Outta Hell too.
Okay.
And a lot of music for Meatloaf. He wrote Making Love Out of Nothing at All for Air Supply.
Okay.
And he wrote a bunch of hits like for Celine Dion. And
he likes the longer titles.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. But he wrote Total Eclipse of the Heart for Bonnie Tyler. And he also wrote Holding Out for a Hero. Now, as you may know, if you're active listeners of the podcast, you'll know that over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I have been concerned about how much I hate a commercial by a company that goes by Zevo. It's a bug killing spray producing company. And now I'm not saying that they're responsible for Bonnie Tyler's death, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if we found out that she heard that and said, "What the fuck?" and keeled over and died.
Okay.
Again, I'm not blaming them.
Yeah.
Because don't get your lawyers on us, because we'll put our lawyer right back on you. We will call Andrew Jackson Gibbons and he will tear you a new one. Still, I was upset when I heard Bonnie Tyler died.
Yeah.
And today I listened to a lot of her great songs, and I have great memories of listening to her.
I'll be honest. When I saw your post about Bonnie Tyler, I immediately went to the Google, who is Bonnie Tyler?
Yeah.
And then I saw Total Eclipse of the Heart, and I was like, oh, I know that song.
That's right.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Bonnie Tyler. Again, Zevo, don't even try to sue us.
Yeah.
You'll get nowhere with that.
How long do you think Taco Bell lasts in the fridge?
Oh, in the fridge?
In the fridge.
I don't know, but I know when I was at WLWT, is it CBS affiliate, the Cincinnati, God damn it. When I was at WLWT, the NBC affiliate here in Cincinnati, we shared a communal refrigerator on the sales department, and someone left a Taco Bell taco salad in the refrigerator for months.
Okay. Well, I mean,
how long? You're asking how long can you keep it in there and then still eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm. So I know that there's.
It turned. Good God.
There's the guy that put the McDonald's cheeseburger in. I think it was one of the apostles put it in the fridge, and it's still there, and it looks the same as
French fries never changed.
Yeah,
the burger changed.
Okay,
the French fries though, they never. Eventually, after like 7 months, they threw them away.
So the reason I ask is that the other day, and I'm saying it that way because I really don't know which day it is. Today is Thursday,
right?
And Bess said, I got Taco Bell, and there's a burrito in there.
Oh, I love their burritos.
If you want it, if you don't, leave it for Andrew.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
And I thought in there meant in the fridge, but nay, in there meant in the Taco Bell bag on the island.
Oh,
and
yes.
It was, how do you say, rock hard and cold.
Okay.
In the middle of the island. So I immediately was like, no.
You're right.
And I put it in the fridge, and there it has stayed. I don't know how many days it's been in there. So there's a fact,
I love
right?
how you're like, no. Let's save it for somebody else to throw away.
I don't want to, people make their own choices.
Right.
And so I put it in the fridge, and then I went about my life. And that's one piece of... I put it in the fridge and I left it there.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right.
That's one set of facts. Here's another set of facts, is that Andrew will occasionally come by with a dish from the fridge that I had cooked weeks ago and hold it out and say, can I still eat this? And I will say, first of all, no. Second of all, 50-50 on whether you should just throw the whole plate in the trash at this point. But third, absolutely wash your hands. And then he will say, it's not good. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think it's good. And then he will lift the cover and sniff it. And when I say sniff it, I mean nose right down in it.
Right.
And be like, it seems good.
Okay.
And I just say, buddy, we don't have enough health insurance for you to eat that. Throw it away. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to microwave a piece of bread and a napkin and eat that, but do not eat that thing on that dish. So I've got that person living in the house. Now I've got the trap burrito and basically Pac-Man walking around.
I hope this doesn't offend you or Andrew, because normally on this show, I can pick on my own kids and you can pick on your own kids, but normally I don't feel right picking on your kids. But we had recorded the podcast, and I'm walking through upstairs, and Andrew was sitting there, and I said, hey, Andrew, what's going on? He says, not much. And I'm like, what are you eating? And he said, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay. Yeah. And then he said, I don't know if I should really be eating this. Yeah. I said, okay.
He eats a lot of things. Now, I try to make sure that I get rid of the things that are old.
Right, I do too.
But then Bess also puts everything in the fridge, and she'll put aluminum foil over it. And this is similar to the pancake fight. Oh. So I'm not going to get into it. She knows my feelings about aluminum foil. I'll make them known on the podcast. That's not preserving anything. You could use saran wrap.
That's right.
Or nothing else. Or you put it in an airtight Tupperware. I'm one of those fancy people. I have the vacuum seal thing that heat seals. I use that thing nearly every day.
I'll say it again. I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. The Country Crock butter dishes, the leftover ones, those last 1,000,000 times longer than any Tupperware we have ever purchased. You can microwave spaghetti in that, and it will not leave an orange stain around the side of the Country Crock. Those, I don't know what it is about those, but we never throw those away. Whenever we have one, we save those for leftovers. Now, granted, you can't see through it,
right?
So you have no idea what's in there. Let's play mystery food.
But that's the one good thing, as far as Andrew's habits, because Bess knows damn well that if I look in the fridge and there's anything covered with aluminum foil, I ain't touching it.
Right.
But Andrew, it's up for grabs. So anyway, I said that because I don't know if the people can hear it on the show, but I do believe that Andrew just came home and I heard the microwave open and close.
So any minute now, we could hear an ambulance.
Yeah.
Any moment. Hey, last couple episodes ago, you and I talked about curling and how stupid it was.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And Libby thought it was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
And Jim Timmerman, who we mentioned, he sent me a message that said, thank you for making me laugh out loud. And guess what?
What?
We've been invited by Jim Timmerman to go curling for free. He's going to treat us to a lesson and teach us how to do something that you think is totally stupid.
Well, I can't think of a better gift than to listen to someone talk about how stupid something is on a podcast and then invite that person to go do the stupid thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think, that's Jim Timmerman is he's a sweet man.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll take him up on that.
Yeah,
I'd like to learn to curl.
Know what? When I worked with him, I will say he was a little intimidating at first.
Yeah.
I was afraid of him.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Come at me, Jim. Let's go. But at the time, I was just a kid, stupid. It moved to Cincinnati. I didn't know what was going on or anything else. And I was afraid of him. But I'm not
he's got a lot of syllables in his last name.
He and I we no longer have the boss-employee relationship. We're now considered as equals.
Yeah.
So, but I'm looking forward to it. And if you want to go, we can go together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I have had, I'm not going to mention the company. I've had a week. My son was in a car accident last week. He got the woman who was driving behind him slammed on her brakes. She hydroplaned and she hit him in the back. So she rear-ended him. Luckily he was fine. He was absolutely fine, not hurt, and she was not hurt. That's the most important thing. So, we had his car towed, and then we had it taken to a collision center where we have had work done before on another vehicle, and we had it sitting there, and we had waited and waited and waited on the insurance from the woman who had hit him. It is her fault. The police documented it is her fault on the police report. Our insurance company knows about it. Their insurance company knows about it, but we have waited for them to find out if did she have liability insurance? She was driving her boyfriend's car. Did he have the liability insurance? And if he doesn't, she was on her mother's insurance plan. So they're trying to find out if she had it or if he had it or if her mom had it. And it's been like 11 days, right? And so it's like some of our friends were like, well, just go and just, start getting the car fixed and then they'll reimburse you. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. And so knock on wood, the collision center where we took the car were cool as hell. I left them a message and I said, we are waiting on them to find out what's going on and who's going to pay for it, because it's not going to be us.
Mhm.
And they're like, absolutely. But I mean, why, my God, why does it take 12 days to find out who has insurance? And I remember Libby's like, can't we just go back to the good old days where people just hit each other and had insurance? But today we finally got a rental car. So I'm driving a tricked out white Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll pick up chicks with that. And it's got cream interior. I'm
there you go.
Did we request a car that a 75-year-old man would drive?
Does it have like the lighter in there with the ashtray that has the 7 spots to put cigarettes?
It's got the ashtrays in the door.
Yeah.
It's got the windows that you roll down by hand. Yeah. No, I mean, because I remember I was talking to my mom and we thought we were getting the car yesterday. I really thought I was going to be able to get it yesterday. So Mom drove Cameron to work, and then she came back and got me. And then this cute, I'm telling stories about my mom. My mom's going to pick me up. So Mom drove me out to the rental car place, and we get there. And I was proud of myself, Mike, because I went and I registered and filled out all the forms on the phone. I did this like all the kids do. Did you do that on the phone? Did you go online and did you register and put all your information? I did correctly.
Yeah.
And it accepted all the stuff, right? It accepted and said, okay, quote, you're ready to go. I'm like, well, hell yeah, let's go. Rental car. Get it. So we get to the rental car place. There's a woman sitting outside in a car. And all I can say is she looks visibly frustrated.
Okay.
You could tell by sitting in her vehicle, I don't know whose vehicle it was, but you could tell she was visibly frustrated. I go in and they said, hey, can we help you? And I said, yeah, I'm Darren Cox. I signed up the thing on the phone with all the stuff and the names and the information. I did all that online. And I
started to talk like me.
I need to.
It's taken 6 years. I did
I
the thing on the stuff with the
I started doing that a couple of months into it. You have rubbed off on me way more than I have rubbed off on you, and I kind of resent that. By the way,
there it is.
Yeah. So stop it. So
I can't control it.
I get in there and I'm like, I'm just here to pick up my vehicle. I filled out all the forms online and just supposed to pick it up. And he said, oh, we don't have any cars. I'm like, oh, but I filled out all the forms online and it accepted that. And they said, we're really sorry about that. But we can guarantee that you'll have a car tomorrow by, let's see. I'm thinking you can get one by 11 o'clock. I'm like, all right. And I said, so the lady who's sitting outside, if she keeps giving you shit, can I have her car? And they thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And they both visibly chuckled. One chuckled and one guffawed a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is what they said. They said, you know what? Since you drove all the way out here, you were going to get a smaller vehicle, but we're going to upgrade you.
There you go.
So they upgraded me to the Chevy Malibu with the cream interior. It doesn't have roll down windows, but anyway, so I mean, we have gone for like 12 days. There's 4 of us. We had 2 cars. I'm like, my God, how did we used to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, do you know anybody? Do you know anybody? Any single car families?
Actually, no.
It's like impossible.
No, you can't do that.
It's really impossible to do.
Yeah.
And since. Okay, so I've told the story on the podcast before that, when I sold my Honda CRV and I'm like, I don't own a car now and I haven't had a car for months. But since we went from 3 cars down to 2, I've started losing my mind. I'm at the house like, I've got to get out of this house. And knowing that I don't have a car to do that, my hands started shaking. I started getting a little twitchy and a little irritable, which is fine because this is irritable dad syndrome.
Yeah.
But I was like, get me out of this house.
Yeah.
And we normally record the podcast on a Tuesday, and we had to postpone that. And then Wednesday, I was like, okay, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. How you doing, Darren? I'm fine.
Yeah.
Don't ask me again. I'm fine. Thursday, I called you up. Can we do the damn podcast tonight? I had to get out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
I had to. I look forward to this.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
doing this stupid podcast.
So I want to talk about Marvel. Can we talk about Marvel? We haven't talked about Marvel in a
Dude, I love
long
Marvels.
time.
I love Marvel.
So I got a wild hair up, straight up the middle of my ass.
Straight up now, tell me, do you
And
really want
I
to
decided that I'm watching the Marvel series again. It's been long enough, right? Now there's a few movies that I go back to every once in a while. I watch the first Iron Man every once in a while,
right?
And the first Captain America. But that's about it.
I will occasionally go back and watch the what was that when Iron Man and Captain
Civil
America?
War.
Civil War. Thank you. Iron Man Civil War. Oh my God. Now that I think that is the best Marvel movie. Not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's so close to being my favorite. My favorite is Endgame because that's the only movie where me and my entire family were stoked out of our mind to see, and we all were just absolutely in this one thing together. So.
Yeah, and so the family has been joining me on this journey. I don't have everybody all the time, but I told them at the beginning, I'm doing this.
Right. Whether y'all like it or not.
I mean, I would love for y'all to come along, but I'm doing it. So, Iron Man, I did the Hulk, which was a lot better. This is the second time I watched it. It's a lot better.
It was better the second time around when I watched it.
Thor, I had to, the first time I saw Thor, I didn't like it. The second time I saw it, I liked it.
I do.
This last time I watched it, I was like, I don't know. I like funny Thor better than pissed off Thor.
Okay.
And then we get to Captain America, and I thoroughly enjoyed Captain America. I had so much fun. Yeah. And then we were sitting down to watch, I think it's when we were going to start watching the Avengers. And we got into a discussion. I was asked, Dad, who's your favorite hero? I said, Captain America.
Duh.
And the kids, they kind of looked at each other and laughed a little bit.
Hold on. I love the judgment.
Yeah. And then they said, well, who's your favorite DC hero? And I was like, Superman. And then they bust out laughing. And then Andrew's like, all the boomer.
They love Batman.
It's all the boomer heroes. I'm like, you're damn right. It's all the boomer. Look,
right.
Who stood up to Thanos' army by himself?
Captain America.
Right? Thor got his ass kicked. Iron Man got his ass kicked.
That's right.
Everybody, like half of the others got turned into ash.
Yeah, well, and then Ant-Man and Rocky Raccoon.
And the Hulk, they got buried in a bunch of shit.
In a giant building.
Now, Mr. Steve Rogers was standing there.
Yes.
Had a little bit of blood on his nose.
Oh, he had blood on his nose.
Sweat.
His arm was cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. His back hurt.
His back hurt. And he reached down and pulled the strap on his shield.
Like, let's go.
And he's ready to go. Yeah. He's facing off an army that I will say is bigger than Sauron's in The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yes.
And he's going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
I had tears in my eyes.
Chills.
When he stood there, I'm like, I honestly believe. And can you hear how excited I am talking about this? And that was like the greatest superhero moment. And they made him like,
I get choked up. And then when he spouts out the Avengers Assemble, every person, just, you can't help it. You just, it's like a primal. So Captain America is the best. Now let's go to Superman. Oh, he sucks because he's so powerful. So he's a good dude.
Yeah.
He saved a squirrel in the new movie. Yeah. Right?
He did.
He's a good dude.
He is a good dude. I like him.
He's funny. When Christopher Reeve played him, he was funny.
He's got the hots for Miss Maisel.
Yeah. I mean, he's super freaking man. And even when he wasn't funny, when he was Man of Steel, I will tell you that the best thing of Superman after Christopher Reeve, before the new guy, was when the Justice League were all fighting Superman, and he's got, I think, Batman by his cojones, and he's got Wonder Woman by her hair, and he's stomping Aquaman, and Flash is running by, and that eye looks out and sees Flash, and Flash does, my favorite comment that I've seen on the video of it is, Asterisk, confused running, which is what? Badass.
Yeah.
Aside from that, the new version of Superman is what we grew up on.
Yes.
Christopher Reeve, that's where we came into the Superman story. Right. He was funny.
Yeah, we weren't around for Claude Rains.
He was he's a Boy Scout.
Wait, Claude Rains was the Invisible Man.
Yeah. He's a good dude.
George Reeves, I think, was the original.
Now you can have your Batman and your Aquaman and your Iron Man and your people that don't care who smacks or whatever.
Right.
I'll take the guy that flies around and stops the fight to get a squirrel to safety and then resumes and then gets upset when the big Godzilla monster gets killed and says, we could have saved him. What the hell? And then the other side, you got Captain America facing off against Sauron's army, ready to go. I could do this all day.
Yes,
on your left.
He wasn't fighting Sauron's army. He was fighting Thanos.
Same thing.
But I'll tell you what, if Captain America fought Sauron, Sauron would be like, what happened?
Yeah. Now, I know some of your listeners will listen to the Boomer, the guy that plays COD, who loves Captain America and Superman. How much Boomer can you get? Right. I'll tell you how, Boomer. Just this past week, I reached Crimson 2 in COD. Yeah. And you're like, what does that even mean? That means your boy is in the top 2% of COD players worldwide, which means, by the way, excuse me, if you took an average sample of COD players, right?
Yeah, you'd be
you
in the
put
top
99 of them in the room. If I walk into that room, there's only one other one in there that is equal to me.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a pleb.
And the ladies are knocking down your door.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. No, I'm impressed with that. I am, because but it's like Crimson.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't sound.
It doesn't.
Oh shit, he's Crimson. It doesn't sound badass at all.
Yeah.
It actually sounds like you're in the top 35% when you're Crimson.
A little aside. Now I've done my bragging, but a little aside for you COD players out there that play the rank.
For you people.
When you're in the bronze and silver and gold rank, you're surrounded by jerks, right?
Right.
When you get into platinum, you're still got some jerks, but people are starting to play seriously. When you get to diamond, then you get like the massive jerks and the massive people that are doing awesome work. When you get to crimson, they're all working together.
Yeah.
It's everybody knows you got some chops to even be here in the club.
Yeah.
So everybody just kind of chills out. There's none of that smack talk. You parents that are worried about what your kid's hearing, well, I mean, there's still some of that going on. Yeah. But for the most part, it's a good time. Yeah. And I enjoy it. And it's about to reset because they come out with a new COD every year. So in November, a new one comes out, and your boy goes back down to bronze rank, and I got to climb back up again.
I'm like a crayon blue. No, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. And I don't have the patience to learn how to play the game like that. I'm not good at it. Plus, here's my thing with those games like that. They don't have like a beginner level.
Oh, yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. Because
every time my kid's like, hey, Dad, do you want to play this with it? I say, sure. Well, I put one foot on the ground, and I'm dead. I'm like, what? And
that's the beginner level.
Like, you should have been looking behind you. Well, what? And then I'm like, and I reload, and I try again. Like, oh, Dad, to the left. And then I get shot to the right. I'm like, it's not, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not fun for me.
It gets business-like at the top.
Yeah, all y'all who love it, knock yourself out, and I'm thrilled for you. And, I wish you just years and years of happiness playing your Call of Duty, but I can't get into it.
If I may.
Yeah, what's that?
More fun has happened.
What's that?
The U2s.
I heard Street of Dreams.
You heard Street of Dreams?
It's good. It's got hit all over it.
Here's my thing.
Because they put out the 4 songs, which I listened to, and I liked those. And then they put out the 4 other songs that this was like a month or 2 ago, right?
6 and 6. They put
was it
a total
6?
12. Yeah, 6. The Days of Ash was 6, and the Easter Lily.
I listened to 6. All of those, and I appreciated them, and I thought this is really good stuff.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I can't. There's not a. They say a hit.
Yeah,
this doesn't have hit on it. Street of Dreams sounds like a hit, like a good old fashioned, like they would have put it on the Joshua Tree.
So here's the deal.
Which is their best album, by the way.
Here's the deal. I'm not taking the bait. I'm not taking it. Here's the deal.
Okay.
I like Street of Dreams a lot. I love the chorus. By the way, an aside, I know that I'm biased because I'm the U2 guy.
Right.
I don't think anybody writes better choruses than U2. Like if you're at a U2 show, there's multiple times in the songs where the crowd is chanting along with whatever. And the Street of Dreams chorus, I just can't wait to see them live on the next tour because I know that's going to be a good time. But what the song sounds like from the beginning, it sounds like it's the end of a previous song.
Yes.
And they're coming back
they're
into
fading
it.
out and then
fading out and they fade in.
like it's the reprise.
Yeah, and then it fades again. I'm betting you, I'm saying it right now because they haven't said anything about the new album, which is weird. Bono usually can't keep his mouth shut about this stuff.
Right.
But I guarantee you that this is if it's a 12-song album, Street of Dreams is song 11. Or if it's a 10-song album, it's song 9. Because it sounds to me like it's bringing everything back up right before they usually drop the last song on the album is usually like a down note or a serious thing. It sounds like it's coming up right before it goes right back down. So that's my prediction.
I disagree. I think it's gonna be like Beautiful Day. It's gonna be one of the first 3 songs on side A of the cassette.
That's a possibility.
It's gonna be like 3. It's gonna be side 1
Yeah.
of the album or the cassette if you still buy your cassettes, and it's going to be song 3 on side A.
So there's been a little bit of consternation in the U2 groups.
I don't know what that means.
Not normal. It's like a bunch of stars that make a picture.
If you drink a lot of Miralax, that'll clear that right up.
So there's been not a whole lot. I mean, most people seem to really like it.
You will laugh at that later.
I will.
Yeah.
Most people seem to really like it. Every once in a while, somebody will say, "Oh, is this the big guitar heavy song?" Listen.
Yeah, I heard they were doing like a heavy.
Yeah, Bono can't keep his mouth shut about things, and he talks about what they're doing. And I think they were working on a guitar heavy album, but some stuff went down between that and the 2 EPs and this.
Right.
And they've kind of shifted, and most of the talk about it is that it's going to be like a happy, uplifting, joyous album, and that's the sense that I get from the song. It's like an upbeat kind of.
So you're saying it's
upbeat.
Up.
And I love the picture. I don't care what anybody says. The picture of them walking out of the ocean, and they're all wearing black except for Adam with his pink suit.
Yeah,
I think that's awesome. And Larry,
I love the mustache.
I don't know what Larry's doing. He does not age. Larry does not. Larry, if you look at pictures of Larry all through their career, it's the same picture.
Yep. If you had him like next to the same equipment, you'd be like, just keep recycling that. Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I am too. Speaking of excitement, do you guys have soccer fever here in your house?
The people that live upstairs.
I was about to say, Andrew's probably all over.
Yeah.
Is it FIFA or FIFA?
FIFA,
FIFA.
Yeah.
You say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jacob, he's my oldest son, went from not caring one shit about soccer to, oh my God, World Cup is here. And I came home, Libby and I came home, I don't remember where we were, and Jacob is sitting there glued to the screen watching
the FIFA.
Yeah, he's watching the FIFA.
Yeah.
But it was that one team versus
the Mavericks and the Consternations
versus the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
By the way, I rewatched Thunderbolts. It was better the second time.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like glued to the screen, and he's like, "You guys want to watch this with me?" So we sat down, and then we got hooked on it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're watching it, and then it's like we didn't realize I know nothing about soccer.
Yeah.
And so the game, I know it's 2 45-minute halves. Okay?
Really?
Yes. It's a
That's a long
game,
ass game.
right?
Yeah.
So we're watching Mexico and England.
I hear they're good.
Yeah, Well, one of them was good. So we're watching Mexico versus England, and it's a match. It's not a game. And the grass, they call that the pitch.
Okay.
And the guys wear pink shoes because pink is opposite on the color spectrum of green.
Okay.
So the shoes, the cleats, are easier to see that way. This is all the stuff that I've learned on the Google. So the game is almost over with, and we're like, well, okay, after the game's over with, we can go do something else.
Yeah.
The game ends, and then they add 11 minutes on the clock, and I'm like, what?
I don't think you can do that, can you?
Well, they did.
Okay.
And so here I am trying to watch this game, and I'm constantly going back on Google asking, why did they add 11 minutes? Apparently, the referee says this is all the time that was spent screwing around and fleming and bink bonking and whatever. So they add the time at the end of the game that was screwed up during the game. So I'm like,
so that means there's got to be somebody that's timing all the bink bonking.
The time, the flim flamming and the
flim flamming.
Yeah. And so they added 11 more minutes. And, but yeah, we were pretty excited. And then I thought, a good t-shirt would be Soccer Fever, catch it. And Jacob's like, well, but Dad, you can't catch the soccer ball because you're not allowed to use your hands.
Oh.
I'm like, you know what, Jacob?
They catch with their feet, don't they?
Well, they don't catch with their feet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they can stop the ball with their feet.
Our audience doesn't know anything about sports. They catch with their feet. Like an orangutan.
They probably don't know a damn thing about sports. I know that the goalie is allowed to throw the ball and touch the ball with his hands. So that's all I know about Soccer Fever. But yeah, we've USA is out.
Yeah.
And by the time this episode drops on the 21st, the whole World Cup may be completely over with. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
You guys, I'm glad to know you're talking about that shit now. Yeah.
Speaking of things that people are watching or things people used to watch, I just started watching The Boys. Have you seen that?
I started it and got highly disturbed by it.
Yeah.
And did not. There were two things that happened.
Don't watch it with your kids.
No.
Or
your wife.
I'll come down here in the basement area, which is where I'm allowed to be, and I'll start an episode of The Boys.
You are preferred,
right? And I'll hear the door open, and it doesn't matter who's. Nope. Go back up.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Why? Well, because Superman's doing some horror, and it's not Superman.
It's not.
It's Homelander, but he's doing a genocide or something, or then somebody else is doing a Game of Thrones thing.
Well, when the
Aquaman,
he made the girl do the thing.
with the thing,
and I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
And my old boss was like, oh, you got to watch The Boys. The Boys is awesome. You'll love The Boys. The Boys is great. I can't stop watching The Boys. And Libby and I both were, and again, I'm not a prude.
Yeah,
I'm really not a prude. But I watched it. I'm like, oh, and it made me feel dirty.
Now they did do.
I've watched every episode of Game of Thrones.
Now I haven't.
The Boys.
I'm only like 4 episodes into The Boys, but they did a heavy, in my opinion, nod to Breaking Bad. That's part of the reason why I asked.
Okay.
At the end of the first episode, going into the second episode. So, spoiler for Breaking Bad, a 70-year-old show. At the end of the first episode, they've got the RV with what they think are 2 dead people in the back.
That's right.
But one of them's still alive.
He ain't dead.
And then in the second episode, they got to figure out they've got him in a bicycle locked in the basement.
Yes.
And he can't get out there alive.
Did they do paper, rock, scissors? To decide,
I can't remember.
I think somebody had to decide. Who takes care of this dead guy, and who makes him.
They flipped a coin. They flipped a coin because it went to commercial break when Walt said best 2 out of 3. So he's up there. He's trying to figure it out. He's taking a drink. I think he's smoking a little bit of the doobs there to get up the courage to go down there and kill the guy. But basically, that's the gist of it. Is Walt is at that point in the story not a killer. And he has to go do this.
Right.
And there's a song that plays, and I can't remember if it's at the end of the first episode or into the second episode, but I've watched Breaking Bad at this point, I think 6 times all the way through.
Wow.
Right? And the same song plays at the end of the first episode of The Boys. And there's a guy in the episode who's not accustomed to hurting people, who has to take somebody out and is trying to decide, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And I thought this is total Breaking Bad. But anyway, it is a disturbing show. I found out that it's based on a graphic novel, comics. I went out, I bought the first volume of the graphic novel, and the show is like a PG version of the graphic novel.
Oh,
it goes
really?
harder than you would think.
Yeah.
And the part that you're talking about involves multiple people and is led by the Homelander.
Oh,
so it's a tough read. I don't think I'm going to buy any more, but I am going to finish the show. It's a really good show. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It goes places.
Yeah. Have you seen John Oliver on General Hospital?
No, I've seen the clips. Did he really go on General Hospital?
John Oliver was on Last Week Tonight, and he made an appeal to the folks, I think directly to General Hospital. Says, if you will allow me to be a character on your show, I will be on your set faster than your head. So fast it'll make your head spin. He says, now I'm going to play a character. I'm not going to be myself. And they said, sure. And they gave him a 3-day arc. And John Oliver gets off the helicopter, is walking in slow motion. He's got a gun in one hand. He shoots somebody in the head, and he goes by Z. Okay. And it is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He is just a badass, and he's talking to people like, oh, what makes you think that you're going to be able to do that? And then this chick smacks him across the face, and it's a soap opera. So he does the long stare into the camera, and I'm dying. I'm just dying. And I'm like, John Oliver can do no wrong. Can absolutely do no wrong. And it's like, hey, will you guys put me on a show? And they're like, sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got to check it out.
Yeah.
And I've never watched General Hospital a day in my life, but you can watch all of his scenes on the YouTubes, and he's brilliant. He's a national treasure. And oh my God, I loved everything about it.
What the hell's going on here? Bess and I are here with the Durbans.
Oh,
are they having their
book club?
Is the book so boring that you got to watch this?
It's gotta be. Well, we've always known their book. Well, this is proof that they're actually doing something.
Hey, I've got an idea. Here's the phone book. Read that.
It's probably better than the other things that they've read. Yeah. No, my wife and Mike's wife are in a book club, and our neighbor, Jason, his wife, Erin, she's in the same book club. And then there's some other very, very nice, just lovely ladies.
Wonderful people. And every once in a while, Bess will come
salt
home
of the earth
with a book like To Smack a Turkey or whatever the name of the book is. Well, what's this about?
That was one of the better ones.
Yeah. What's this about? It's about how to prepare for the passing of a family bird or something.
And it's always like 230 years ago, like in Scotland or something. There's a woman, she's poor, and she only has one dress, and she's trying to save up enough money so that she can get her boyfriend, who doesn't know he's her boyfriend yet.
Right.
But she's trying to save money.
But he has the turkey.
He has the turkey, and he is like a professional boxer, right? But he just can't seem to make it work in the ring.
Right.
And the turkey doesn't even help him because it's a turkey.
And the turkey knows that the water supply is poisoned.
That's
and he's trying to tell him.
He's like a seeing eye turkey.
And he can't, they don't understand him because he's a fucking turkey.
He's like extra sensory powers.
Yeah. And he's gobbling, and they're just like,
right. Yeah, and so she is trying to raise money to help her wannabe professional boxer boyfriend become her husband, and then she and him and the turkey can leave Scotland and have a better life.
Oh, by the way, did you know it's based on a true story? But in real life, it was a chicken.
That's right.
And it happened in the Bronx.
I think what they need to say is it was loosely based.
Loosely based.
And
there's going to be a movie on Prime next month. Starring John Oliver as the turkey.
But no, they keep, and every time I ask Libby, what's this book about? She's like,
that's the same thing. And I'll ask Bess, what's the book? And she's like, oh, I got to pick the book. Oh. And then she'll get like 5 pages into her own book and come back and say, this book kind of sucks. Well, tell everybody. There should be a button you can press.
Yeah.
I picked a shitty book, and you push it, and it sends a text out to everybody else. Stop reading.
Right. But you know what? They just keep reading it.
They just keep reading it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, how's the book? It's getting better.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's an excuse for them to go out drinking.
I think, yes.
That's what I think. Like, I told Libby, I said, Libby, you can go out drinking anytime you want. You don't have to tell me, you don't have to lie to me and tell me that you're going to book club.
Yeah.
Because, just like, you're an adult.
Well, it sounds fancy.
Yeah.
I'm in a book club.
It does. It does.
I read.
Ooh. Yeah, the book we described is not as bad as some of the things that they actually read.
I actually might write that book.
Yeah,
we have to cut all that out so I can write a book about a water-seeking turkey. Gobble Creek.
Gobble Creek.
Here it is. The Witch of Gobble Creek.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it is. They're going to burn her at the stake because she's talking to a turkey. Right. And there you go. And so she has to be a witch.
That's right. It has to be.
Yeah.
Right. Because, she doesn't float.
Yeah. And that it ends with they're about to burn her at the stake. And then the turkey yells out, "Stop!" And everybody can understand the turkey. Now what do you do?
Now that leads into the sequel.
Yeah.
Which is of Gobble Creek 2. Electric Boogaloo. So we've mentioned this. I've mentioned this a few times. The time I wrote Hank the Sesame Street Bigot, and I don't know why I wrote Hank the Sesame Street Bigot.
Still the best title.
And so it was on an episode, and then it was on the best of, and then we repeated that story again. So you guys have heard that many times. Well, I was going through my Facebook memories, and I found one day I had written "Robots Don't Make Soup," and I don't know. I don't know why I wrote "Robots Don't Make Soup."
They don't.
They don't, but I have no idea what inspired me to write "Robots Don't Make Soup." And the story goes nowhere outside of that, except just the fact that I don't know why I wrote "Robots Don't Make Soup." I find that amusing.
Yeah.
And I think if the chick in Scotland, then never mind.
That's the best.
Take all that out.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been telling Libby a story and you get bored with your own fucking story in the middle and you just stop? And then where's it go? I don't even care enough to say it anymore.
No, I haven't gotten bored, but Libby sure has.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, so our really, really good friend, Chris Michael, his mom passed away. And I was at I wasn't able to go to the funeral, but after the funeral, they had the wake at Chris's house. And I went and I met a lot of his family. He has I believe it's a cousin, and she's married to a guy named Moose. And he had Moose tattooed on his arm, and I thought, you are the coolest guy.
Yeah.
He is the coolest man I've ever met. And it's like one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Was Moose's actual Christian name?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's tattooed on his arm. So if he ever forgets who he is, all he has to do is look at his arm, and I'm Moose, right?
Right.
Oh my God, super nice guy. But if you met him like in a like just on the sidewalk or whatever, you'd like, here's all my money.
I know that anyone named Moose is probably a huge dude, but in my mind, I'd love it if he's like a little scrawny guy.
He's like
the pre-serum Captain America.
Yes.
with Moose and just barely. Yeah.
But anyway, so he was super cool, and I'm really enjoying talking to him. And then Chris has another friend who comes over from time to time and will house sit for him. And I've met this guy many times at like at their gender reveal parties or at a Christmas thing or something. Turns out his buddy's a fan of the podcast. and he was chatting me up about the show, and he has been downloading it, and he like is a networking guy with computers and shit.
Okay.
He is able to download it and make it look like we got a download in Uzbekistan.
Oh.
And he thought that was pretty funny.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, great. Now every
Yeah.
time I see, we've got somebody who downloaded us in Singapore, I'm going to wonder if it was you.
Yeah.
But no, I was talking to him about editing the show, and that sometimes we have episodes where it's like if we have a lot of deleted clips and things that we weren't able to use, I'll slap all those together. And he says, those are some of your best episodes. I'm like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
So I got some good feedback from him.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this can be tough at times, keeping the show going week to week.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all think it's easy. You think, what do? Just sit down in front of a microphone and blab for an hour. Well, if you're me, yes, that's literally all you do. But Darren has to edit this shit.
That's right.
He has to make us sound like we know what we're talking about.
That's right.
So,
and some weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I decided to go back through our, and this doesn't have to be in, I just want to tell you.
Okay.
I listened to the first episode again.
Yeah. That bad, huh?
Whoa.
I haven't listened to it in a long time.
Because, Bess has been going back through.
Oh, really?
And she said, I thought the first episode was really good. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. So I was out.
She's
I was
so
like, I'll
supportive.
put it on.
Yeah.
I got like 5 minutes in and I couldn't stand myself.
We had no structure when we started.
You sounded like you know what you were doing in the first one, and that pisses me off.
Really?
Because I'm like blabbing left and right, and you're like, Mike, should we talk about something of substance? And I'm like, are we, is this what I'm supposed to talk into? And you're like, yeah, that's a microphone. Is this, hey, you too. You wrote something about a Rubik's Cube. Yes, I put that on there in case we run out of things to talk about, which we have. I like Captain America. It's just the stupidest. Please go back and listen to it if you haven't already listened to it.
It's a gem.
Yeah,
it's our most popular episode.
Yeah.
And one of these days.
It's like when you watch Seinfeld and you go back and you watch their first episode. It's painful.
You're like, how did they, how did that stay on? But we don't have anybody higher up than us that could cancel us.
Right.
So we could do 5 million episodes of this. Ain't nobody going to stop us. But no, Lord. I was going to, I wanted to mention something, and I'm going to preface this that I think everybody does this. I'm not judging you.
Oh,
because
here we go.
Everybody does this. But this is something that bugs me, and I want to know if it bugs you. When people take selfies and then they post the selfie onto the Facebook or they send it whatever, and the picture is reversed. That bugs me. And
where they like it says the thing, but it's backwards.
Yeah, Libby will take pictures and then she'll send them in the group chat that we have with our family, and I will download them and I will flip them and I will put them back. Here, this is what we really look like when we're not in reverse world. And I send it to, and I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it just does.
Well, it's lazy is what it is. It's a setting on your phone. You can change it. I mean, it's.
Well, we love Joe Chambers. He's the guy that does all the Johnny Cash songs. All his videos on the TikTok are reversed. Yeah. And it looks like he's left-handed, like he's Jimi Hendrix or something. Okay. Right? Yeah. And I'm like, you're not left-handed, dude. Yeah. And you're, it's like the poster on the back of his walls and backwards and stuff. And I just like, and this goes nowhere. But I will say this. I will say sometimes people do that if they have copyrighted images or things like that in the background or whatever. Right. If you flip it, the AIs, the robots, won't catch you. Sometimes I'll be watching old videos of Johnny Carson on TikTok, and they will walk out, and then it instantly flips. Yeah. And then it flips back, and it flips back. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that they do that because, AI can't detect it, and they can't tell them to pull it off the
Not
thing.
yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Eventually they will. Yeah. I saw a couple of before we go, I saw a couple of very interesting license plates, and I really wanted to stop the person and ask them what it meant. The first one I saw was Skungy, Skungy, Skungy. And Libby and I are trying to figure out what is skungy. What could that possibly mean? And then the very next day, we saw when this is Smoozo, Smoozo, Smoozo. So if you are skungy or Smoozo,
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
drop us a line, because I would love to know what inspired you to get this personalized license plate.
If our two
Skungy and Smoozo.
if our two alter egos weren't already named Cricket and Tabs, I would steal those names.
Yeah. Skungy and Smoozo. I'm Skungy and I'm Smoozo.
So Bess and I had to go. I have some Kia news.
Okay.
So I went to go get my title renewed because I have to do that to sell it. I have to have the title, and I don't have the title, even though I have the damn car.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the DMV or whatever, BMV, whatever you call it.
The Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
It's in Hamilton.
Oh, I've been there.
I drive all the way there.
It is not fun.
I
going
walk
to the,
in and I said, I need the replacement title.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, okay, is Elizabeth here?
Oh.
And I said, excuse me. No, it's for my Kia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she wouldn't own anything like that.
Right.
You know, this is all me. She's like, well, she's on the title.
I'm sure she thought you were hilarious.
I laughed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, look, she wants to get rid of it just as much as I do. Can you just have me on the, well, we need her here to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
So I called her and I said, hey, are you doing anything right now? You don't, you just randomly want to drive 20 minutes over here to the
time to
B&B?
kill before you go to book club?
It wasn't going to happen. So the next day, me and Bess made a trip in to the BMV.
Bess and I.
DMV. Bess and me-self went in there.
Me, myself, and I.
And I said, we need to switch the title over. And he said, well, our title computer has gone down.
Oh, God bless America.
I said, well, okay.
It's always something.
This was my week off, so but I don't like to spend my time off at the BMV. It was something weird about me. I don't like to do that, and I didn't want to drag Bess out there again. I said, "Is there anything I can do?" I said, "Look, it's for a Kia."
It's like I got this old donkey, 12 years old, behind the barn. All I need is the bullet. Just give me the bullet.
We're a step away from me just driving it down to the Breaking Bad Walmart and leaving it in the parking lot with free Kia on it.
Yeah.
And we had to do a power of attorney.
Oh my God.
And we did a power of attorney at the BMV where she had to, relinquish her title and give it her rights to it. Which, by the way, I wanted to say, do I have rights to anything at all? It's my freaking Kia.
Yeah.
But anyway. And we had to write down what the mileage was. And I said, I don't know. And the guy looked at me like he didn't believe me. And I said, it's somewhere around 171,000 miles. And he said, well, can you look at the odometer? And I said, the instrument panel doesn't work.
Right.
And he just stared at me.
So the answer is no.
He just stared at me. And I said, it's a Kia. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I kept expecting one of the other people to say, they'll drink the oil.
They just
guzzle it.
Yeah.
And he said, wait, you really don't know?
Why
and you
would I lie about that?
I don't know. I was like, look, it's husband and wife. We're both, for some reason, on the title. We just want to put me on the title because I want to give it and or sell it to someone. Mm-hmm. I'll tell them I don't know what the mileage is. They won't care when they see it. It doesn't have a handle on the rear passenger door. It's got some wild fucking stains in the middle of it. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like death when you turn it on and try to drive it. It is, for the 5th time, a Kia. So he said, okay. And so now they put the title... we have it relinquished from her, and now I have to go back to the DMV probably this coming weekend and have the title officially put in to my name, so that I can turn around and sell it to some poor sod.
I'm positive that there is somebody who will buy it because they need parts.
I got an offer from a junker place. And I'm going to call your guy to see if he'll beat the offer.
Okay.
And then hopefully this weekend I'll be free of it.
Yeah.
Lord.
No, man. It's just like it's always something. When I was trying to call the woman who hit my son, I was trying to call the insurance company. Okay, I was trying to call her insurance, and it's automated. And press 1 for English, and press 2 if you need to do this. Press 3 if you need to do this. Are you calling about? Are you at the scene of a crime? No. Are you calling about? Or are you at the scene of an accident, not of a crime? Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for Batman to come.
Yeah.
Are you at the scene of an accident? No. Are you calling about? Are you an attorney? No. Are you? I'm like, can I speak to a representative? Because the last week when I was here, Mike was trying to make a call. Speak to a person, please. And so I started doing that.
Because it's always something weird. Like I had a weird thing that I was dealing with, and it doesn't fit into any of their boxes.
Yes. But I mean, it took me forever because none of the things I needed were a press 2 or 3 option.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm not filing a new claim. I'm not filing a claim at all. Are you calling about an existing claim? Well, they're the ones making the claim.
Is one of the cars involved a Kia?
Like,
that should be an option.
No, are you calling about an existing claim? Then if you press 2 for yes, then they want you to put the claim number. Well, I don't know what that claim number is because it ain't my goddamn claim.
Yeah.
So it was, oh my God. And then while I was calling to try to speak to them, I accidentally dialed the wrong number.
Oh.
And I pressed 1, and then they tried to give me a free medical alert bracelet. And I'm like, this has already happened to me. So I was so pissed because I'm calling an insurance company and they're trying to give me a medical alert bracelet. And then I realized I called the wrong number.
Yeah.
One digit off. 1 digit. Oh, we're running over time. We're going to go. We hope to see you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
I thought that's